Hello, everyone. This is Doug Davis, broker in charge at Karanbi Realty, and here with another session of Ask Doug. So getting a lot of questions right now on Bill 41, otherwise called the short-term rental bill, that is changing, among other things, but changing the minimum rental that we've had on Oahu for decades to 90 days. So minimum 90 days. Cannot rent for under that unless you have a hotel or a building in resort zoned property. So that pretty much excludes all residential neighborhoods. That's the big change. So this pretty much kills HomeAway, Airbnb, those sorts of shorter term rentals. Certainly you can have someone for 3 months, but the short term stuff is gone. So here's what happened. They've been doing this for a year. They've modified previous bills that changed it to 30-day minimum. And right now they're changing it from 30 to 90. Okay, so April 13th, the City Council passed 8-1 to change it to 90 days. And then the mayor of Honolulu signed the bill today. So it's now the law. However, it doesn't start for 6 months. So that would be October 23rd of this year. October 23rd is when it goes from 30 days to 90 days. So where can you do this? Where can you rent for shorter? Well, let me share a screen real quickly and show you the areas that are allowed. There are 6 different designated areas. Kahala, which would be the Kahala Hotel. Waikiki, I need to show you the map, which I will. Laie, which is Polynesian Cultural Center. They have a little hotel right in the front. So that's just that one little place. Ko'olina, you need to see a map because it's a big area. Eva Beach, that's just one spot like the Laie Hotel. And Makaha, nothing new there. That's where the hotel used to be out there. So we need to look at the these other areas, and let me do that here. And right now we're looking at Ko'olina, and these areas here are resort, which is this area. It's kind of pink. I can't make that go up or down, so I can only make it smaller or bigger. And then apartment zoned areas, which are allowed to have the short-term rentals. All right. Waikiki is this pinkish color. These are the areas that you can do short-term. These are permitted. So you'd have to look at where your property might be, or a hotel in the white area, like what's going to happen to, there's Hawaiian Monarch here, there's Royal Gardens right around here, you've got Island Colony in the middle, you've got Waikiki Banyan and Waikiki Sunset. Those are not in properly permitted zoned areas. So they can survive with NUC licenses that allow them, if they renew every 2 years, and there may be exceptions to that, but right now I just want to concentrate on the areas that are permitted. So if your condotel is in this pink area in Waikiki, then you can do the shorter term rentals. Okay, and then the last map was the Kuilima area, and That's a big area. All the ocean fronts, just about, you can do short-term rentals. These are permitted areas. Okay, and then one apartment, which is the condos in the front that were built years ago. Okay, so that's that. Help you know where you can go. So along with this, of course, there's taxes, and just a little short thing on taxes. There are 3 taxes that would apply to any short-term rental, and short-term rental for taxes has a different date to define it, and that's 180 days or less. So if you have a condotel and you rent it for 1 day, 1 month, 3 months, 180 days, you are obligated to pay on Oahu the GET, which is 4.5%, the transient accommodation tax, which is currently 10.25%, 10.25%, and there's a new one. I bet you don't know about this one. It's Oahu transient accommodation tax, and that's 3%. That got passed quietly last year, and yeah, effective December 14, 2021. So that's 17.75% tax on the gross income that you get from a rental. So just FYI when you're paying your taxes. Okay, so this ends pretty much, I would think, 90 days. I don't see how anyone can survive doing rentals in Kailua or wherever they might have been, and they're renting a house. It's just, it's not going to happen now. They'll get caught. Very easy to enforce, because if you're doing short-term rentals, you're going to be online, and online searches are pretty easy. So there you have it in a synopsis, short little blurb on where we are. It passed and goes into effect again October 23rd, 2022. Okay, hope that's useful. Until next week.